What's up? You're watching Beneath the Lyrics. I'm MediaEYecon, and this is Urban Houston Network, channel 43.5. This is Beneath the Lyrics, one of the newest shows. What's going to happen on this show is basically we're going to have music news, then we're going to have a couple interviews, and last but not least, we're going to have theme videos. So make sure you stay tuned. This is Beneath the Lyrics with MediaEYecon. What's up? You're watching Urban Houston Network, Beneath the Lyrics. I'm MediaEYecon, and I'm here with Dawg. How you doing today?
I'm doing awesome, baby. How you?
I'm doing great. So how it feels to be in Houston today?
It feels great. You know, back home at my store, you know what I'm saying? We enjoying the Soul meet and greet, so it's a great event, you know what I mean?
Right. So tell me about a little bit of projects that you have going.
Well, I'm currently on tour with Soul right now. You know, we do it 48 states, so we're closing up the last leg, which is in Texas. So we're performing here tonight on in New Orleans, Austin, San Antonio, Dallas, all of that. And after that, I'm dropping my project 8 Ounce, and we're going to tour for that.
All right, so you ready for that?
Definitely ready. Been ready.
All right, so tell me, what can you tell some other inspiring artists, like for the grind? How can they get on the grind? So what could you tell somebody?
I mean, basically, you know, it just start with your mental. You know, your mind got to be right to do this. You know, whatever you want to do, set your mind to it, stay focused, and go after it. You know, don't let nobody tell you no, don't let nobody turn you away.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Okay, so what would you say, what would be the hardest thing you had to overcome this year?
The hardest thing would probably be just, you know, myself, because I always want to do so much, you know, with the store, with music, you know, I have other ventures I'm involved in. You know, just staying focused is probably the hardest thing, because there's so many things that can pull you away and take your attention. But, you know, like right now I'm just focused on my music, my store, and, you know, giving the fans what they need.
Right.
I mean,
and we thank you for that.
And I appreciate
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you for this interview. You're watching Urban Houston Network.
Make sure y'all log on to theexclusivetaste.com if y'all want to get some of this dope material. Elvis Presley, Drink Snatching the Scripts coming soon, 8 Ounce coming as well.
Yes, we are at First Colony Mall. Exclusive Taste is just opened recently, so you got to check this store out. I'm MediaEYecon. I'm here with my boy Dawg. See you later. Stay tuned. What's up? You're watching Urban Houston Network, channel 43.5. This is Beneath the Lyrics, and I'm Julia Davis, also known as MediaEYecon. We're here at First Colony Mall at Exclusive Taste, waiting for Soul. We're going to go ahead and get an interview with him pretty soon, so stay tuned. You're watching Urban Houston Network, channel 43.5. What's up? You're watching Urban Houston Network, channel 43.5. I'm MediaEYecon, and I'm here with one of the greatest lyricists right now, Soul. How you doing tonight?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm great. So you ready to be? You're in Houston. You ready for this concert?
Absolutely, absolutely. We right here live at Exclusive Taste. You feel what I'm saying? It's just touch the people. It's going down.
Right. I mean, it's so much love. I mean, it's a lot of love.
Word.
So what would you say?
It was like, it looked like a Jordan line. It looked like the Jordan.
A Jordan release line. I mean, but you're something much better than that, though.
Word.
Right. Okay.
Maybe.
You are. You are. Don't be. You are. Trust me. So, what would you say your music? What separates you from the other artists?
Well, I mean, you know, maybe what separates me is that I'm trying to separate myself. I'm trying to find some distinction, trying to say something new, even though it's really nothing new to say. You know, we all just keep trying to reinvent the wheel. You feel what I'm saying? So
yes. One thing
trying to do it tight. You know?
I understand. I mean, your lyrics are really deep. The spiritual level. I mean, it gets me, and I talk to a lot of people, and they're just like, oh yeah, I love his music, it's his lyrics. Right. Would you say that you were brought up with the spiritual life, or did you find it yourself?
Well, I grew up in the church.
Okay.
I grew up in the church, but I mean, you know, I think spirituality is something that one must kind of discover on one's own, for real, for sure. But I mean, I did grow up in the church, and my family are, you know, they're very spiritual, and you know, I'm sure all of that played a large part.
Okay. All right, and these days it's hot. It's very hot, so congratulations on that. What are some new projects you got coming up?
Well, you know, I'm just, you know, I like to give all of my projects the same amount of focus right now. Okay. So, you know, right now this is the These Days tour. You know what I mean? I'm going to try to just, you know, do as much as I can with this one, move it around as much as I can. Okay. But, you know, be on the lookout for LT3 though.
LT3, so y'all heard that. Be on the lookout for LT3.
You never know when that could happen. You never know.
Well, I'm very excited again. Thank you so much for taking out this interview. The love is really real for you.
Absolutely.
And I want to say thank you for even your lyrics. I'm trying to tell you, I honestly listen to them. I'm just like, oh man, you know, even with all, I know you went through some things, you know, lost some people. So would you say that that's what made your lyrics the way they are right now?
Well, no, I mean, you know, That's just my testimony. You know what I'm saying? You know, the things that, the struggles or the hurdles that we got to overcome. That's just my testimony.
Okay.
You know, my skill will remain. Before I lost anybody, before
Anything happens.
any struggle, I had skill. So you know what I'm saying? My skill will remain. You feel what I'm saying? But I got to keep it real though. If it happens, it happens. Got to keep it real with you. You know what I'm saying?
These days, huh?
Exactly.
It happens. Well, thank you so much. I'm with Absol.
Thanks for having me.
We're at Exclusive Taste right now. Make sure you go to exclusivecase.com. We're at First Colony Mall. This is Urban Houston Network, channel 43.5.